and I'm back, and today I want to talk about some things that I think School of Dragons should just implement. Wouldn't it be fun to be able to get off of this little thing, right? You know, this is a little bit annoying that this thing can't do anything. For those who don't know, this is a terrible terror, and this is an adult version of it, usually with a dragon. When it's an adult, you can fly around with it. Terrible terrors aren't the case because, you know, they're too small. And look, I understand. I don't think it would make sense to ride this thing because it's so tiny compared to you. But, like, wouldn't it be nice to have it, like, on your shoulder or something? It legitimately does nothing. It just follows you around. And even when it follows you, it's always too slow. You can't even see it when you're running around because it's always behind you. So it's really like the definition of a completely useless dragon. So it would be cool if you had like a button, you know, when you press R, instead of flying on the dragon, it like hops on your shoulder, on your head, on your back, anywhere really. I really wouldn't even be that pissed off if it wasn't for the fact that this is like the second highest price a dragon can have, and that is for the baby that you need to age up, and when you age it up, you get a completely useless dragon, and then you gotta pay 500 more gems just to get a titan which you can actually ride. It's really not a bad dragon, like, by design, it's a little bit of a scam. And while we're already on the theme of not flying, there are two places, as much as I know of all of these islands, there are two places in which you just cannot fly. First is Auction Island. What the hell is... What happened? What the... Oh no! Oh, this is so funny! Oh, I eventually have to make a glitch compilation. I have already recorded so many different glitches that's gonna be so fun, but this is amazing! All of these have completely lost all depth. Okay, that's fun. But anyways, back on track. So basically you can't fly here. Like, you press R, your dragon's just not anywhere, I don't think so. I guess your dragon just straight up didn't even come with you. That's kind of stupid. Like, shouldn't at least your dragon, like, sit here and wait for you? It's just, this is kind of a pretty place, and I think it would be quite fun to fly around in it. But you can't. You gotta walk. Oh. Look at that! There's more items that have... Oh, this is... Wait, oh, and this is completely white. Oh, that's amazing! I'm having more fun than I thought I would be. I'm just having so much fun with, like... School of Dragons is pretty broken at times, and, like, I love these harmless glitches. Like, this isn't really gonna ruin anything. This is just pure fun. But the other place you can fly around in is Valka Sanctuary, and I feel like this is even dumber. Because at least in this place, like, I don't care that much, I can live without it. But, like, here? You can't fly here? Look how cool this place is! There's so many, like, spots that I would just love to explore, even though there's probably nothing there, but I don't care. It's just fun to explore. But I think this was just done so, like, they wouldn't need to put any collision on the Bewilderbeast or something. I mean, wouldn't it be fun to, like, sit on this thing's head? It's just, it's kind of sad, because this is, like, such a pretty place. I really hope they don't add any more places like this. Just let me fly! Another thing is, how cool would it be if you could, like, through the game, gift gems, or maybe, like, gift eggs. I mean, I have so many that have accumulated. This is like from those mystery egg chests that you get from membership, and I don't need these. It would be really fun if I could just like give away them, like all of them, but I can't. And there's also like stables. It would be fun if you could give to people, like for example your friends or people in your clan, but I don't think they'll ever implement this because then people would need to spend less gems. And another thing that, like, really annoys me, and that is the lighting in this game. There really isn't enough well-lit up places. Like, for example, this one's amazing. Like, I mean, the lighting here is very, very good, but you can't fly around with your dragon, so I can't review dragons here, so it's pointless. But you have a few areas. Newburgh is quite good. The Wilderness, you know, right now it's a bit dark-ish because it's winter, but usually this is like the lightest place. Burke also works very well. This new place, Sandbar, I love this place. It's so light. But on the end of the day, more than half of all islands look something more like this. Or this. Oh, this is even worse. I mean, sometimes you get places like the Lookout, which here the only problem is the lighting is way too yellow. It's not really dark, it's just not what I would need. The worst one is probably Snottled Sentry Station. I mean, come on, this place is just darkness. Overall, I am very grateful for Sandbar. I mean, this place is great. I love to record there. Thank you for adding it. Just keep on adding light places and let me fly in here. Now, we all love the nightlights, don't we? And even more, we love the adult nightlights. I remember when they first came in, I mean, Summerhilder, that was such a big event. Everybody was there. It was so fun. People were so happy. And I mean, I was overjoyed. These are like just my absolutely favorite dragons in the game. And now I'm just thinking, like, wouldn't they deserve Titans? Like, I was just thinking that this year's Summerhilder, they might make Titan nightlights, because, you know, they made adult ones, so now let's go to the Titans, but they didn't. Feels a little bit like a waste. I mean, how epic would that be? People already love the nightlights, so just adding Titans, realistically, I mean, it could go wrong if they make them, like, ugly. I mean, what's the chance of making them ugly? But I guess if they make them underwhelming, that would be kind of boring. Why not try? School of Dragons is all about trial and error. I mean, one up they have the best dragon ever, and then the next up they add like the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It's truly an interesting game, but just please, it would be so fun to have Titans, like maybe this year's Summerhilder Titan Nightlights. So unfortunately right now my Toothless is on a quest and I don't really want to pay like 200 gems to speed up the quest, so I'll just borrow Hiccup's Toothless to sell my point. So you know how Toothless, obviously he doesn't have this side of the tail, we all know that, but it's like, why wouldn't we be able to change the tail? Wouldn't that be so fun? If you could buy different tail extensions for Toothless, like if you could buy a fully black one like in the third movie. What makes this even funnier is that there is literally a Toothless tail collection bundle that you can buy and put in your hideout. Look at these awesome tails, oh my god, they look so great. Why? I mean, I love this one so much, but all of them are really pretty. This one's great too. It's just like, why not do that? Like, realistically, you could make one tail, like, cost maybe even 200 gems. That would be a bit pricey, but, I mean, I would buy it. It would be so much fun, because, yeah, you can buy paints, you can buy, like, a saddle, but this would just be, like, another level. It would be so fun, and why not when there's literally, like, right here in the store, just, like, there's no need to create new ones, just these ones will do the job. They're so pretty. Next one is memberships. Right now I can't really show you memberships because I've bought the 12 months one. The point is, there's no lifetime membership in School of Dragons, which makes it definitely more expensive, because in a game like Star Stable, you have lifetime membership. And yeah, it's expensive, but on the end of the day, it's so much cheaper than buying like every 12 months. And you know, I get it, this way they get more money, it all makes sense, but still. Another thing that would be so fun if they implemented is first-person mode. You can't really, like, I guess you can hide your Viking, but your camera is a bit too high, so you don't really get that experience that you're flying on the dragon. I guess it depends which dragon you're flying on. I mean, with the Chimeragon, you definitely get a great experience. But it just doesn't work well, because, like, yeah, when you're going up, sure, it works. When you're going like this, sure. But then when you're diving, it just absolutely ruins it. So first-person mode would be amazing, because, like, that would just add such just another layer to the game, because you would, like, yeah, here, like, with the camera, it goes on the side. But with first-person mode, it wouldn't do that, and it would be so immersive. This whole video is just kind of making me depressed that we don't have these features. And the last thing is something that I always struggle with, and it's finding my dragon. So right now, a lot of dragons have piled up. There's more than 100, and it is really tricky to find a specific one. You know, I usually have to just go like this. Just literally go like this, try to pay attention. And the worst part is like when you can't find it multiple times it has happened to me that I've like went through this 2 or 3 times and like still couldn't find what I was looking for. So it would be amazing if there was like a little system, maybe up here or anywhere, where you could type in like the species or the name of your dragon. I feel like either way it wouldn't be ideal because I mean I don't remember what they, I mean I kind of remember what every species is called, but I can't like remember it in the moment. Like I feel like that would be nice, or maybe like by name. I don't really remember the names of most of my dragons. I remember like a few. I know water. I use water all the time for battle events, but other dragons, you know, I won't really remember. But you know, this would force me to remember the names of my dragons, so that would be nice. And overall, if they added something like this, even if I wouldn't be able to remember like the species or the name right away, it would make it so much easier for if I like need to pull up water real quick if I'm going into a battle event. Or if for the 100th time I just want to fly around with Dart. It would make my life so much easier, so please, Cool Dragons, consider it. And another thing that would be nice if these buttons didn't keep on disappearing. There we go, they're back. But yeah, that would be pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.